it's still gonna suck. Zack Snyder is just a terrible director. The Avengers are better. Warner Brothers can't even touch the MCU. It's still gonna suck, it's still gonna suck. Are we overhyping this, guys? Don't get your hopes up. What's up, YouTubers? We are here giving you the 6 reasons why you should be excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League. There is so much negativity out there. So many people that just saying it's gonna suck. So many people that claim to be film fans and comic book fans that are just trashing the idea that this thing is going to be reality. Why? I don't understand that. So I decided to break some things down here, some reasons why I am very excited that we are going to get Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League film. Number 1, we will be getting tons of never before seen footage. It's currently being reported that this could appear as a 4-hour-long epic film, or maybe even a 6-part miniseries on HBO Max. Zack Snyder even came out and said that we've only seen 1/4 of the footage that he has seen. He even has this shared photo that says the runtime is 214 minutes. That's over 3 hours. 3 hours of footage that we potentially have not seen. Joss Whedon put in nearly 80 pages of new material in the film. Nothing has been confirmed, so we don't know which way it's going to go here. But I'd put money on it that they're going to bank on the miniseries, mainly because they can break it up and put it into 4, 5, or 6 weekly episodes. That way HBO Max can actually retain subscribers. Number 2, there is a predicted $20 to $30 million budget. Obviously HBO is planning on putting some money into this. Of course none of this is confirmed as well, but they're predicting $20 million being added to this for additional reshoots. Please be good CGI. I'm gonna go ahead and assume the whole Superman Henry Cavill mustache thing is gonna be completely fixed. Mostly because the Superman scenes that Zack Snyder filmed were done before this whole mustache debacle happened. So there really is no need for CGI anyways. But I'm hoping that they're going to do something with Steppenwolf as well. Apparently he actually looked way more menacing and terrifying in Zack Snyder's version. But either way, the version that we did get, just something didn't look right. His eyes, his mouth, nothing really moved correctly. So I'm hoping that's going to be updated. Number 3, we finally get Darkseid, Green Lanterns, and the Martian Manhunter. Actor Ray Porter has just recently confirmed that he is actually playing Darkseid in the film, so we know that we're going to get that. Zack Snyder has shared many stills with Darkseid in them. We know we're going to get it for sure. As to what capacity, I guess we'll have to wait. We know we saw a Green Lantern in the backstory being narrated by Wonder Woman. However, Zack Snyder has claimed that there were 2 Green Lanterns that were going to show up at the end of the film at Bruce Wayne's mansion. They also confirmed that General Swanwick was also supposed to appear as the Martian Manhunter. Zack Snyder had a great vision for the entirety of the DCEU. Obviously he was trying to set that up with more heroes being added in the Justice League. Again, we know these are confirmed, but we don't know what capacity we're going to see them, but as a comic book nerd, I'm happy that we're going to see them. Junkie XL's original score. Junkie XL has become a very popular film composer over the last few years, doing work on things such as Deadpool, Sonic, and even Batman v Superman. For whatever reason, they nixed Junkie XL and brought in Danny Elfman. Don't know why. However, they did confirm Junkie XL's score will return for this film, and apparently it's completely done. It's finished. I feel a lot better about this because I would assume that he's going to be bringing returning themes from the previous DCEU films. It will just make everything feel so much more cohesive with the other movies. Number 5, the return of Batfleck. I already know what you're thinking. You think I mean that he is coming back to play Batman forever and ever and ever and ever. No, that's not what I mean. Well, maybe. Apparently he left the Batman roles and left everything behind because of how terrible Justice League went down. What's interesting is it looks like they do want him back. I'm sure that HBO or Warner Brothers or DC or AT&T or whoever is in charge of these many moving parts went through great lengths to make sure that Zack Snyder's Justice League will see the light of day. That's huge that they made that happen, right? Who's to say that they can't get Ben Affleck back as Batman? And it looks like they want him back, and they are probably trying, and they should. What I actually mean is we get to see Ben Affleck as Batman one more time. Fans consider him to be the best comic book adaptation of Batman in the live-action film universe. Lots of people also consider him to be the best part of Justice League. It's not confirmed that the reshoots actually involve Ben or the original cast, or the reshoots are even the reshoots that we imagine that they're going to be. I can't guarantee that Ben Affleck will sign another film deal and come back as Batman, but I can guarantee you we're going to see him put on the cowl one more time for Justice League. And lastly, number 6, resolves the DCEU. What I really mean here is that Justice League made fans feel very unsatisfied. Justice League was supposed to be the Avengers equivalent of DC heroes in a live-action film universe. We all know we did not get that. Now hopefully Zack Snyder is cooking up a very big juicy piece of meat that fans get to sink their teeth into. This probably doesn't mean the relaunch or the revival of the DCEU, although I hope it does. Maybe we can finally end things on a good note. Or maybe this triggers the return of Zack Snyder to the DCEU. Regardless, we finally get to see his vision. So in that sense, I guess maybe if this thing does really well, we could get actually more films that we were originally promised. So I guess this kind of has a dual meaning, right? But I think the best thing we can hope for is that Zack Snyder's Justice League will be the cherry on top of the sundae that we all deserve. And I plead you to be optimistic, or at least try. I'm not asking you to be positive, but it's actually shocking to see how much negativity there is revolving this whole thing. Ask yourself, how far does that negativity get you? It's a great time to be alive as a comic book sweaty nerd. Be upset about this. Be happy that we're going to see our comic book heroes one last time. And this is quite a historic moment as far as film history goes. Fans made this happen. Something we thought that did not exist, that we thought was a sham. And now it's actually happening. So there are your 6 reasons why you should be excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So there are 6 reasons as to why you should be excited for Zack Snyder's Justice League. But go ahead and give me those dislikes, type all those nasty comments, and tell me how much Zack Snyder's Justice League is still gonna suck just like the last one, even though I'm pretty sure you're not a time traveler. Anyways, thanks for watching.